And we did it for 90 days. It was awesome. It was really a test because it's a long time, to go through a program like that. And if anybody knows P90X, it's pretty rigorous. We motivated each other and we kept each other on track. And then after we finished, we took this, we like never went back to it. We didn't keep going on it. It was like, we were like, yay, we did it. And we went on vacation and then we didn't continue with it. And maybe it was because it just felt overwhelming and we felt like we couldn't continue on. So fast forward and to years later, it actually was years later, I backslid really badly and I was trying to get back involved in my health and fitness, and I found out that there were challenge groups that could be done with Beachbody programs, and I didn't know that when I was doing P90X. Maybe there wasn't even that, maybe that wasn't even a thing then, but I found out that there were these things called challenge groups and I didn't know what they were, and I reached out to a Beachbody coach and I said, hey, I had this old copy of P90X and I was reading about your group and I was interested in giving it a try. Can I join your group? And so she was like, sure, absolutely. So what happened was she put me into this online group, and there was all these other people, and we all started basically pretty much on the same day. We did an entire week of preparation. So we got together online, so it was all virtual, and we checked in once a day to this group. And my coach at the time was, my coach would post motivational things. She would tell us what we should do in preparation, what we needed to do, or what we needed to start to think about before we started our program. She gave us tips and tricks on how she meal plans with having young children and busy and traveling, and we got to ask her questions, and then also we got to share with each other. So it was really cool because it was like a virtual online group where you could kind of like get training wheels for your program. And also if you're behind like me, I'm always a daily and a dollar short, but you have to like figure out, oh God, the day's coming and now I got to figure out what I need to do. Where do I need to be? You could look in the group and say, okay, what do I need to start my program? Is there anything I can do to get better prepared? So, and then as you started the group, there was other, we all sort of cheered each other on. We shared what was working for us. We shared what we were struggling with. We got ideas on how we can make it better or how we could get through it. And I have to tell you, it was very surprising to me, but I was able to do an entire 90 days of P90X because of the challenge group and on my own, because my husband didn't jump back into that program. And I was able to understand the prep and what I need to do. And I was able to ask my coach questions, and then people in the group, some people in the group were doing those programs too. So we could talk about it and just quick messages, it wasn't like this monopolizing thing, but the thing is it kept me accountable for 90 days and I got through it because of the support in the group. And that was great. And I'm the kind of person that, I just don't have the time to get into a gym. So, I used to absolutely love going to the gym, but with kids, I have half a farm, there just isn't time. There's not time for me to do that. So this was my way to reach out, to be able to, I was part of this group. We were cheering each other on. And then on those days where I felt like I didn't want to work out, I could. The really neat thing about, challenge groups today there still is a virtual group and you still are able to talk to your coach, but there's a new thing called my challenge tracker. So this is how we are going to run this group, is off of my challenge tracker. So I'm opening my app. I'm going to flip the camera around. So what we have here is my iPad, and it has my challenge tracker on it. And this is the email that people receive when they are going to be part of the challenge tracker. And I send an email to people letting them know how to download this app. And you can do it right here, right from the email. And then you create a free account, and then you can set up your tracker. And what I'm going to do is show you, I'm setting the tracker up right now. So I downloaded the app to this iPad. So you can use an iPad, you can use an iPhone, Android, whatever you need. And then you jump in. This is my daughter's iPad. She's 8, so she won't be joining, but I'm just using it as an example. So you log in to this app after you create your account. It's very, very easy. You can add a photo or you don't have to. You can skip that. You can put your goal in there, what your goal is. None of this information gets shared with the group. You just, but if for your own sake, you can put it in there if you want to put your goal in there. And then you can actually take pictures. So you can decide if you wanted to take your before picture, you can take a picture or you can upload a picture. It tells you how to take a good photo, because we definitely want to do that. Whether you do it in the app or you do it on your own, it's good to do this. Then here's the important part, my workout nutrition. So you would go in here and you can pick your workout program, and they have them all in here. So you would pick which program that you've selected and decided with your coach would be a good one. I'm going to pick 21 Day Fix. You go in here and you pick what Shakeology flavor you are going to use. So I picked chocolate vegan. The truth is that I love cafe latte. That's like my jam. Yeah, cafe latte. So you pick that, and then the reminders, notifications. Do you want to be sent reminders about your workout in Shakeology? I like this because I set this reminder for 5:30. So at the end of the day, if I haven't gotten my workout in and I haven't logged my Shakeology, I want to make sure that I do. And this app is completely separate from this is completely separate from Facebook or anything. It's like an app on your iPad or your iPhone. So what do you share with your coach? So this is listed as me as the person's coach. You can decide. You can share everything or nothing. It's up to you. You can share activity and no. People do not want to share their before and after photos, so I'm going to click that. Weights and measurements, I want to keep that to myself. But activity notes and photos, yes. So I want them to see like that I've done my workout for the day. I'm going to leave that, and you're going to click done. Then it's going to show you the test group for this is going to start tomorrow. So my challenge tracker would like to send you notifications. Would you like that to happen? So I'm going to allow that. And then it says it's going to continue. It's going to start soon. So you can view your checklists and basically, that you're setting everything up correctly. And then if you had any coach posts, and you can go to your home screen, which this group hasn't started yet, so I'll have to do another video to show you when you do start. But essentially, if I go into the email, you'll be able to see what that screen looks like. I'll zoom in. So when you actually are logging for the day, you're going to see this on your iPhone. You'll be able to add your workout. You'll be able to click off your Shakeology. You'll see your coach posts, and you'll also be able to see other challenger posts as well. That's the challenge group that I know now. Before, we did not have that. Before, it was a different online type of group, and it wasn't through the challenge tracker, but it was the same idea. It was a community of support, and you were able to log in your workout. You were able to talk about Shakeology and what you were logging in, what you were doing for flavors or which way you liked it, to give other people ideas. It was just really amazing. So for 2.5 years, I've been doing challenge groups. I've been a member of challenge groups. I have been running challenge groups, and it has kept me accountable. So I know that they work, and I know that I needed the support. I needed to hear those that motivation every morning. I needed to hear those tips and tricks that were daily posted from my coach. I needed to, get that inspiration. I needed to learn more. I didn't really cook it all 2 years ago, but now I do. And I really didn't. I have to admit, it was a lot of fast food for me. But I learned through the challenge groups that I could make small changes and get to a better place. It didn't have to be this giant, massive change. But I wouldn't have learned any of that if I hadn't have taken the chance and tried and joined a challenge group. So that's what a challenge group is. If you have any questions, make sure, post them below. I'm happy to answer those questions. If you want information on how you can join a challenge group, send me an email. You could send it to me at D as in David, F as in Frank, Nettleton, Nettleton, @gmail.com, and I'm happy to answer them. If this is a live feed, you can certainly post them below, any of your questions, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.